If you want to build self-discipline, it's wise to heed the words of Marcus Aurelius. He was the emperor of Rome from 161 to 180 AD and is often considered the last of the 5 good emperors. Despite the demands of his rule, Aurelius found the time to pen a series of autobiographical writings now known as the Meditations. In these writings, the Roman emperor shared numerous key insights on how to cultivate self-discipline. Here are 10 of the most important insights for developing self-discipline, drawn from the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. Welcome to Livekindly, where we come together to explore stories and life philosophies that inspire each of us to live a more meaningful life. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of our videos. Let's start exploring and spreading inspiration with these words right now. Number 1. Count on yourself. According to Marcus Aurelius, you should turn your desire to stone, quench your appetites, and keep your mind centered on itself. Once you have a solid purpose, it's time to build a practical plan of action to help you accomplish your goal. It's not enough to simply commit to your goals. You must also commit to the small, consistent actions required to achieve them. Full commitment to doing whatever it takes to get the job done, regardless of the challenges, is crucial. Self-discipline is the ability to take action and do what you need to do regardless of your physical, mental, or emotional state. Everything you want in your life, everything you wish to have, be, and do, depends on your ability to take the necessary actions to achieve your goals, whether you feel like it or not. Start by forming an effective plan of action that includes a deadline for accomplishing your goal. This plan should be built on the foundation of mini milestones that break your goal down into manageable chunks. These mini milestones ensure that you are working towards your desired outcome in small, attainable steps. By doing this, you put yourself in the driver's seat, giving you a sense of control over the tasks and projects you're working on. Mini milestones are crucial because they prevent you from becoming overwhelmed. Breaking down your goals into smaller tasks makes the overall objective less daunting and more achievable. When you feel overwhelmed, it's easy to fall into the trap of procrastination, which can quickly lead to stagnation. And where stagnation exists, self-discipline cannot thrive. Marcus Aurelius teaches that maintaining self-discipline involves a balance of mental focus, strategic planning, and relentless execution. To stay disciplined, you must cultivate the ability to push through discomfort and adversity, consistently taking steps towards your goals. This means sticking to your plan even when motivation wanes or when you face unexpected obstacles. To implement this, set clear, specific goals and outline the actions required to achieve them. Create a timeline with deadlines for each mini milestone. For example, if your goal is to write a book, set a deadline for completing the outline, then for each chapter, and so on. Celebrate small victories along the way to maintain motivation and momentum. Regularly review your progress and adjust your plan as needed. Self-discipline is not about rigidly adhering to a plan regardless of its effectiveness, but about being adaptable and making necessary changes to stay on track. Reflect on what's working and what's not, and be willing to tweak your approach. Number 2. Practice voluntary hardship. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, we should discipline ourselves in small things and from there, progress to things of greater value. If you have a headache, practice not cursing. Don't curse every time you have an earache. I'm not saying you can't complain, but don't let your entire being be consumed by it. Voluntary hardship is one of the ways we can build our self-discipline. Voluntary hardship means constantly testing ourselves and making life routinely uncomfortable in some way. By doing so, we harden ourselves for the day we need to live it for real. A voluntary hardship might be skipping a meal and going hungry for a night, having a cold shower, not smoking, sleeping on the floor, leaving your jacket at home when you know it's cold and raining out, or donating half of your clothes to charity. You could also choose to go without social media for a few days or throw your smartphone in a drawer. Engaging in these acts regularly allows you to understand what scarcity and hardship feel like and realize that you can live with both if needed. This practice builds resilience and mental toughness, qualities that are essential for self-discipline. When you willingly embrace discomfort, you develop the ability to endure and remain composed under challenging conditions. This, in turn, fortifies your willpower and prepares you to handle unexpected adversities with greater ease. Moreover, these practices help you gain control over your impulses and desires. By deliberately choosing to forego comforts, you strengthen your ability to resist temptations and distractions. This control over your impulses is crucial for maintaining focus and achieving long-term goals. By incorporating voluntary hardship into your routine, you cultivate a mindset of strength and perseverance. You learn to face life's challenges head-on, with confidence and composure. This practice not only prepares you for difficult times, but also enriches your everyday life by instilling a sense of purpose and achievement. In summary, as Marcus Aurelius suggested, start by disciplining yourself in small things and gradually progress to greater challenges. Embrace voluntary hardship as a means to build resilience, strengthen willpower, and cultivate gratitude. By doing so, you prepare yourself to handle adversity with grace and fortitude, ultimately leading a more disciplined and fulfilling life. Number 3. Never play the victim. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, do your job without whining. Have you ever found yourself saying, "I was just born this way. I never learned anything different. My parents set a terrible example," or "everyone else does it"? These are common excuses people use to justify staying as they are instead of striving to become better. You need to assume responsibility. The "why me" mentality is an enemy to mental toughness. While you might not be at fault for every difficulty you face, your life depends on your ability to determine what's within your control and take those things into your own hands. Train yourself to frame situations in this way instead of immediately resorting to self-pity. It's certainly easier to blame others when something goes wrong, but only those with true mental fortitude can step up, even when it's not their fault, and take action to correct the situation. Be the person who steps in to take responsibility, not the one who looks the other way and casts blame. When you victimize yourself or your current position, you relinquish control and absolve yourself of personal responsibility. Without a sense of ownership, meaningful progress becomes an impossible task. Taking responsibility for your actions and circumstances, regardless of who is at fault, is essential for personal growth and success. By doing so, you empower yourself to make changes and improve your life, demonstrating true mental toughness and resilience. To foster this mindset, it's important to recognize and challenge your excuses. Understand that excuses are often a way to avoid discomfort or effort. Instead of accepting them, question their validity and consider how you can overcome the obstacles they present. This process involves honest self-reflection and a commitment to personal accountability. Furthermore, developing a proactive attitude is crucial. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself what you can do to address it. Focus on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. This shift in perspective not only helps you take control, but also enhances your problem-solving skills and resilience. Embrace the idea that your circumstances do not define you. Your responses to them do. By taking ownership of your life, you become the architect of your destiny. This approach requires discipline and perseverance, but it also brings a profound sense of empowerment and fulfillment. Number 4. Ignore naysayers. Marcus Aurelius says, "When another blames you or hates you or people voice similar criticisms, go to their souls, penetrate inside and see what sort of people they are. You will realize that there is no need to be racked with anxiety that they should hold any particular opinion about you." Whenever you step out from the norm and declare, even if only to yourself, that you have a special purpose in life and that you're going to do whatever it takes to achieve it, you will attract naysayers. Naysayers are people who criticize, object to, or oppose something. They love to say nay. They might even care about you, but they fear progress and change, and their opinions can be detrimental to your self-discipline. Realize that allowing yourself to be upset by the opinion of someone you don't know or don't respect is as foolish as getting upset about the weather. It's a waste of energy. Their voice does not deserve to be heard. Don't hand over your peace of mind to outsiders to disrupt as they please. Instead, seek honest feedback from those you respect. Surround yourself with individuals who understand your goals and support your journey. Constructive criticism from these trusted sources can help you grow and improve, while the negative opinions of habitual naysayers should be ignored. Naysayers often project their own fears and insecurities onto others. Understanding this can help you remain unaffected by their negativity. Their criticism is more a reflection of their own limitations than a true assessment of your capabilities or actions. To maintain your self-discipline and focus, it's crucial to protect your mental and emotional space. Recognize the difference between constructive feedback and destructive criticism. Embrace the former as a tool for growth and discard the latter as noise. Practicing this discernment helps you stay focused on your path and reinforces your self-discipline. By prioritizing the opinions of those who genuinely care about your progress, you create a supportive environment conducive to personal and professional growth. Number 5. Honesty. Review your day. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, these are the characteristics of the rational soul: self-awareness, self-examination, and self-determination. It reaps its own harvest and succeeds in its own purpose. One of the best ways to become more disciplined is to scrutinize yourself and find your weak spots. Be brutally honest and use this time to connect with your subconscious. Practicing evening retrospections on a consistent basis will allow you to become more self-aware through every step of your day, because you will be actively gathering information to formulate and articulate constructive answers to these questions. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? Where were my discipline and self-control tested? Where did I do good? What did I do poorly? Why did this occur? How can I improve? This reflective practice helps you understand your actions and behaviors, providing insight into areas where you can grow. Now you know how you can improve tomorrow. But remember, don't beat yourself up. Be like Seneca and forgive yourself. Have some self-compassion. Research shows that forgiving yourself, rather than beating yourself up, prevents you from continuing to procrastinate. This self-compassion helps you maintain a positive outlook and fosters continuous improvement. It's important not just to be critical of yourself, but also to recognize and celebrate your successes. Think about what you did well so you can repeat it tomorrow. Be grateful for the good that happened today. For example, if you manage to stay focused during a challenging task, acknowledge this achievement. If you found yourself distracted or slipping in discipline, identify what caused it and plan how to address it. Reflect on these moments with a mindset geared towards growth and improvement, not self-criticism. By cultivating this habit of self-reflection and evening retrospection, you build a deeper understanding of your patterns and behaviors. This practice reinforces your self-discipline, helping you to stay aligned with your goals and values. It also allows you to appreciate the progress you make each day, no matter how small. Number 6. Self-discipline starts with finding your purpose. Marcus Aurelius says, "I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I'm going to do what I was born for, the things I was brought into this world to do? Or is this what I was created for, to huddle under the blankets and stay warm?" Marcus Aurelius believed that each of us has a purpose, something we were created for. It is our duty to carry out that purpose because it's purpose that gets you out of bed each morning. If you have a clear understanding of your goals and how your tasks fit within them, you're much more likely to complete those goals. For example, if you have a flat tire and need to change it, your purpose is clear. Change the tire as quickly as possible so you can get on your way. You'll accomplish this task no matter how tired you feel. The biggest source of self-discipline is having a reason to do the task. If you don't know what to do, just start. If you want to be a writer, write every day. If you want to be an artist, draw and create every day. For anything you want to do, you don't need more motivation, research, or advice. Just start practicing something you're interested in and tackle every day as it comes. Your purpose will give you an internal desire, drive, and motivation to propel you forward toward your goal. Self-discipline is about finding compelling reasons to do something and committing yourself to see that task or activity through to the end. By understanding your purpose and aligning your daily tasks with your larger goals, you cultivate a powerful sense of motivation and resilience. The same principle applies to any goal. If your aim is to become proficient in a new language, dedicate time each day to study and practice. Even on days when you lack motivation, your purpose will remind you why you started and keep you committed to your learning journey. Self-discipline also involves breaking down your larger goals into manageable tasks. This approach makes your purpose more achievable and provides a clear roadmap for progress. Each small victory reinforces your commitment and keeps you motivated. Additionally, embrace the idea that self-discipline requires consistency. It's not about grand gestures or intense bursts of effort, but about steady, persistent actions over time. Consistency builds habits, and habits drive long-term success. Finally, remember that setbacks and challenges are part of the journey. When faced with obstacles, revisit your purpose to rekindle your motivation. Reflect on why you started and the significance of your goals. This perspective helps you persevere through difficulties and stay on track. Number 7. Show up every day. Marcus Aurelius says, "You must build up your life action by action and be content if each one achieves its goal as far as possible, and no one can keep you from this." Even after having a solid purpose and a practical plan, 95% of us fail to achieve our goals. We fail because we fail to be consistent. Consistency is key. We need to show up every day and put in the work. The simple act of showing up and immersing yourself in your craft does wonders for mental endurance. It helps you build focus and come to terms with the arduous process required to achieve anything great. You must put in countless hours of work before you reap any of the benefits. Self-discipline is nothing more than the habit of consistency. Finding the motivation to do something repeatedly until you do it on autopilot and start seeing results is crucial. So even if you fail once, for example, if you didn't exercise when you knew you should have, this doesn't define your character. Your ability to keep going is what molds you into a disciplined and strong person. A bad day doesn't have to become a bad week. A bad week doesn't have to become a bad year. The moment you wake up, remember that a new day is a new life. Move forward by opening your eyes and focusing on what's in front of you, which is life itself. To develop this habit of consistency, start by setting clear, achievable goals and break them down into manageable tasks. Each small action you take contributes to your larger objective. Celebrate your progress no matter how minor it seems, because each step forward is a testament to your dedication and perseverance. Consistency also requires resilience. Accept that setbacks are part of the journey. When you miss a day or encounter obstacles, don't let these moments derail your progress. Instead, acknowledge them, learn from them, and refocus on your goals. This resilience strengthens your self-discipline and prepares you to face future challenges with confidence. Moreover, create an environment that supports your goals. Surround yourself with people who encourage and motivate you. Remove distractions and establish routines that promote productivity. For example, if you aim to exercise regularly, set a specific time each day for your workout and prepare your gear in advance. These small adjustments can significantly enhance your ability to stay consistent. Number 8. Practice dichotomy of control. Marcus Aurelius says, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Being distressed and bothered by small things instantly is terrible for discipline. You have a goal, you're working towards it, and then thoughts and distress about something external, meaning it is out of your control, derail you. The best thing you can do in these circumstances is to apply Epictetus's dichotomy of control. Reinforce to yourself what is within your control and what is out of your control. If you embrace what's out of your control and accept it, you'll experience tranquility. Refer to the following wording next time you're distressed and distracted. Do you have a problem in your life? No? Don't worry. Yes? Can you do something about it? Yes? Don't worry. No? Don't worry. When you understand and accept this dichotomy of control, you free yourself from unnecessary anxiety and stress. Focus your energy on what you can influence, your thoughts, actions, and responses. This approach helps you maintain discipline and stay on track toward your goals. By consistently practicing this mindset, you cultivate resilience and mental toughness. You become less reactive to external events and more focused on your internal state, which is the true source of your strength. This perspective not only enhances your self-discipline, but also promotes a sense of peace and well-being. Number 9. Practice delayed gratification. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "So you were born to feel nice instead of doing things and experiencing them. Don't you see the plants, the birds, the ants, spiders, and bees going about their individual tasks, putting the world in order as best they can, and you're not willing to do your job as a human being? Why aren't you running to do what your nature demands?" Delayed gratification involves the ability to wait to get what you want. Imagine you're at a company Christmas party, encountering platters of delicious and tempting food while you're trying to lose weight. If you give in and fill up your plate with fattening goodies, you might derail your diet, enjoying a moment of instant gratification. However, if you manage to resist and spend the evening eating salad and munching on carrot sticks, you'll likely receive a greater reward down the line, shedding those unwanted pounds and fitting into your favorite pair of skinny jeans. This ability to resist temptation and stick to our goals is often referred to as self-discipline, and delaying gratification is a central part of this behavior. We put off what we want now so that we can perhaps get something better later on. Self-discipline and delayed gratification are crucial for achieving long-term goals. By postponing immediate pleasures, we make room for more significant rewards in the future. This principle can be applied to various aspects of life, from maintaining a healthy lifestyle to advancing in your career. Delayed gratification also plays a significant role in financial planning. For example, instead of spending your entire paycheck on luxuries, you choose to save a portion of it. Over time, these savings accumulate, allowing you to invest in a home, education, or retirement. The short-term sacrifices lead to substantial long-term benefits, demonstrating the power of self-discipline. Moreover, practicing delayed gratification helps build mental resilience. Each time you resist immediate temptations, you strengthen your willpower. This growing resilience makes it easier to stay focused on your goals, even when faced with new challenges and distractions. Number 10. Find wise people to emulate, Marcus Aurelius says. It'll even do to socialize with men of good character in order to model your life on theirs, whether you choose someone living or someone from the past. It's time now to look outward for answers to help strengthen your self-discipline. Specifically, let's identify role models. Your role model could be friends, family, or colleagues who have already achieved the goal you're working towards. Ask yourself, who's doing this right now? Who's successfully achieved this goal? Who has successfully mastered this habit? Who has successfully made this change? Who has the necessary self-discipline in this area? And what can I learn from this person that can help me along my journey? Take time to ask these people how they disciplined themselves. Ask them how they followed through with specific actions that got them their desired outcome. Then use their experience to help you discipline yourself along your own personal journey. If you're working towards a professional goal, seek out colleagues or mentors who have excelled in your field. Observe their work habits, their dedication, and their approach to problem solving. Ask them about the steps they took to reach their current position and the habits they developed along the way. Incorporating these learnings into your routine requires active engagement and reflection. As you gather advice and strategies from your role models, adapt them to fit your own circumstances. Experiment with different approaches and find what works best for you. Remember that discipline is a skill that can be developed over time, and learning from others is a crucial part of this process. Additionally, consider forming a support network with like-minded individuals who share similar goals. Join groups or communities where you can share experiences, challenges, and successes. This collective support can provide motivation, accountability, and new perspectives on your journey. Stoicism, an ancient school of philosophy, has passed down to us many profound and valuable teachings. In a world full of turbulence and unpredictability, the lessons from Stoicism help us find inner peace and mental strength. The philosophies of Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius remind us that happiness does not lie in what we possess or what happens around us, but in how we respond to these circumstances. By controlling what is within our power and accepting what cannot be changed, we learn to live wisely and serenely. Stoicism encourages us to live in the present, value ethical principles, and develop ourselves every day. It teaches us to be grateful for the simple things in life, control our emotions, and seek spiritual freedom through self-discipline. This philosophy not only helps us overcome difficulties, but also brings us a meaningful and fulfilling life. The principles of Stoicism, though thousands of years old, still retain their value and applicability in modern life. They offer precious advice that helps us face challenges, find peace, and become the best version of ourselves. Stoicism is not just a philosophy of life, but also a journey of seeking perfection and true happiness. If you found this article helpful, please subscribe to the channel and like the video so you won't miss other interesting and valuable content. Thank you for watching.